What the fuck is up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY up in this bitch. Yep, I totally just ripped CPN off. A couple days ago, I did a video entitled, Did Twisted Hold Gorilla Voltage Back? And in it, somebody left two comments. The first one said, what a fucking joke. The one followed up after that was CPN 2.0, basically saying that I am a CPN 2.0, which is kind of like saying a ripoff of CPN. Whatever, I guess I'm honored by that. I mean, no offense to CPN or anything, but I do feel like we put out very different content. Even some of the stuff that's relatable, it's still very different. He's very good about arguing certain points to people, whereas more of what I do in some of my videos like that is I try to bring up the topic from a neutral standpoint and just really talk about it. I mean, you look at some of the videos I've done talking about, whether or not Twisted took a shot at ICP or whether ICP took a shot at Twisted. I bring up the topic at hand, I talk about it, and then I tell you what I think about it. That's just the style I do, which is very different from the way CPN does it. But whatever. Anyway, there's been a lot of comments on that same video where people have basically been kind of like, what the fuck? Like, some people thought I was nitpicking a little bit. There were others that thought I was trying to hate on Twisted for this whole Gorilla Voltage thing. And there was a lot of people that brought in their points about why I'm wrong, which I love. I love having that discussion with people. One of the comments I loved actually came from TJ, Beastmaster from Carnival Spirits, under the Carnival Spirits name, where he said, you could chalk this up to arguing semantics, but I'll say it anyways. Asking if Twisted held back Gorilla Voltage, he said wattage, hilarious by the way, is like asking if ICP held back Twisted, which a lot of juggalos unfortunately do believe, when the actual question is, did Magic Ninja Entertainment fail to properly promote Apex, like Psychopathic Records was blamed for doing with Abominations? He put in a cha, signed off with TJ, and that brings me to pretty much where I need to do some explaining. The video was kind of meant to be stirring the pot. It was supposed to be a little bit of poke, antagonizing in a way, because that was the whole kind of point, was a lot of people had said, they've said it about Blaze, they had said it about Twisted, and they've probably said it about others. I've not heard anybody else. Those were the two main ones, was that ICP has held them back because they were jealous, whatever, blah, 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 blah. That was kind of the whole point of the video. And yes, it was something I was thinking about the day that I filmed it. The whole point was just to kind of hold up a mirror and be like, this is what a lot of people have said about ICP and Psychopathic Records. So let's just kind of point it back and see what people think. Because I truly, honestly felt that Magic Ninja Entertainment, not Twisted, but, like with Psychopathic Records, they're going to take a lot of the blame because they're the guys that started the label. They're going to receive a lot of the blame. But in my eyes, Magic Ninja Entertainment did fuck up by not properly promoting this. I still wholeheartedly believe Gorilla Voltage was not properly pushed. Now, people have come with all kinds of reasonings for why this may have been. Some of them is they didn't have a previously established fan base like Gmoski and Lex the Hexmaster. But the thing I gotta say about that is that's not the point. I mean, you sign with a label, the label's supposed to fucking push you. You remember when Riddlebox was put out and, Jive didn't do their fucking job, and instead ICP threw the dart on the map and went to Dallas and fucking promoted their own shit. That's the point of a label, is to promote the shit. Whether there's a fan base there or not, the fucking label is to distribute the goddamn release. Then other people were saying, well, the album was pretty much already done, and maybe they weren't sure how juggalos were going to feel about it. Different stuff like that. Still, if people weren't going to feel it or not, you need to give them their fair push that you gave everybody else, regardless of whether it's a gamble or not. It's the first album. If it doesn't pay off, then yes, the next album, probably don't push it so much. One of the other things that was also stated was the fact that they announced Gorilla Voltage in December. The album came out in February, and maybe there wasn't a lot of time to promote because of everything they had going on. I mean, they did go on the Eat Your Heart Out tour and everything like that. Maybe they spent too much on Lex the Hexmaster and Gmo Ski was one of the reasonings I heard of why they may or may not have pushed them as much. But if that was the case, instead of putting Gorilla Voltage's album out in February when they announced him in December, 2 months, go ahead and extend that release date a little bit. Give them some extra promotion. Let it kind of marinate a little bit and simmer a little longer so that people can be like, when it comes out, that shit's been properly fucking promoted. Those are just a few of the reasonings and excuses that I have heard of why they very possibly may not have been properly promoted. A lot of people think I'm just nitpicking. I'm not necessarily trying to nitpick at this situation. I'm trying to just kind of hold up that mirror like this is some of the stuff that has been said about ICP and Psychopathic Records. Whether fans that are now supporting Magic Ninja are the ones that said it or not, it was still said, and it was just kind of my way of being CPN. Yes, that's the point. I was trying to be a little bit like CPN because he was like he has said, the reason for all his videos about Twisted is Jolos have heard it for years about ICP. I mean, Beastmaster even had his little moment back in December before the beef even went on, where he just kind of vented and was kind of at Twisted's throats about shit as well because of all the years that ICP has had motherfuckers at their throats. So that video was kind of my turn to just be like, they fucked up and I want to point it out. Because I don't care if you disagree or not. In my eyes, in my opinion, that's what it's all about here is opinions. Magic Ninja Entertainment fucked up by not properly promoting, by not giving more pre-order packages like they have everybody else. I mean, looking at it from the outside in, it's kind of like, damn, who's the favorites here? Push your artists equally. That's just the way I looked at it. That's the reason I made the video. And if you didn't like it, sorry and shit, I really don't care. But I welcome your opinions. You just got to be willing to accept mine because it's just the way it is. But I'm far from CPN. I guess I'll take that as sort of a compliment because, CPN's a big name. But on the same hand, I'm not fucking CPN. But anyways, I am DCFAYGOGUY. Remember, CPN fucking hates you guys. Me, I'm okay with you. Yeah, I'm okay. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. And even if you're not cool with me, whatever. You're cool, I guess. Thumbs up to you. Thanks for watching, y'all.